Lots of big stuff. All right, let's party. I'm ready to party. You ready to party? I'm ready to party. So much stuff right here. I'm ready to party, girl. I'm ready to party, baby. Wow. Wow. It's always something, isn't it, Ashley? Blue, yellow, what's up? It's going to be hard to get any kind of solid signal in here, so I'm just going to do a couple mess around plugs real quick. See if there's something. A lot of metal here. A lot of metal. Great big metal. You missed my lives? You know, I'm really just kind of waiting for it to just cool down a little bit. It's still hot. So, like, come on. I have a feeling this is iron, but I'm just doing a little preemptive looking before I get to the real party. You know, you gotta dig a couple junky loos before the cream brownies. Yeah, we're good. That's a nail or something. Hey, I hope everybody's having a great day. Tuesday, baby. Taco Tuesday. Be sure to listen. That like and subscribe button works, everyone. Heck yeah. It's wet. Mike! Don't worry, we're still going to do boxes. I've been working on some other crazy projects. You know me. Always goofing off. Man, this sounds like a mess. Let's see what it is. You like a mess? I'll show you a mess. I'll show you a mess. I'll show you a beaver tail. What do we got here? Is that creme? No. You gotta start it out with some slaw, baby girl. That's good. Came in kind of high. Gonna hear a lot of noise right here, guys, and it's just gonna be trusting in the conch method. Gosh, there's a lot of stuff right here. What's up, treasure hog? See, like, these are just some shaky signals. I'm gonna be a little bit brave for a second here before. There's only 8 people watching right now, so we're good. So we'll get the bad stuff out of the way. But there's gonna be a lot of, it's a nice square nail. Awesome square nail. Look at that. Those square nails come in nice. Not really anything you can do about that. Gosh, that's some nice dirt too. Holy moly. What the heck was that? There's somebody goofing off by me here. I'm just gonna see if this is another square nail real quick. I feel it down there, I think. Yeah, I feel it. It's like a chunk of iron or something. What do we got here? Gosh. Mother Teresa, that's a chunk, son. Alright, let's keep moving. We're finding metal. If you've never seen metal, today's the day. Yeah, square nails are oldish. Man, it is wild when you're in a spot like this. Things come in. They sound really good, but it's a lot of square nails. So you just gotta be patient and hope. Hope for the best, girl. Joe has seen metal now. Pick it up, watch out. This is a difficult spot. So we've been here before, but it's so thick, like you can't really overhunt this spot. It's just too much. And you just gotta go slow. The best way to learn English is to hit that follow button and watch Conk the Tech's live streams. You'll learn the English people really speak. Man, there's a lot of iron in here. Lots of iron. Gosh. Listen to all the iron, guys. There's a lot. There's a lot of big stuff too right here. Wow. Let me just get into focus mode for a second. I haven't actually heard like a solid signal yet. Except for that can chunk we dug up. You see how they're so shaky? It's a tough spot to metal detect. It's my favorite though. Just so much big stuff. Man, we'll see what we got here. Heard a little bit of a possible noise there. I don't know though, man. This is tough. When you hear that much noise, it could be just like a patch of iron. Well, it's a chunk of something. And there's some glass down in there. Ooh, look at that. It's a glass nip. Girlfriend. Say no mas. Say no mas, XP Yeah, we're digging some iron to show you. Problem is, every one of these holes is gonna have, that's just melted glass. It's gonna have multiple items in it. So we're just trying to get through it, you know? We're just trying to get through it. More iron. Gosh, you guys. Why do I do this to myself? We're gonna dig some bangers, don't worry. Sounds like there might be something here. Let's see. You know what's crazy is we could just dig holes randomly out here and there's stuff in them. That's how much iron and metal's here. That sounded like something might be there this time. I'll use my swizzle stick. There it is. Look at that. We found it hiding in there. It was hard to get that signal to sing, but she was singing. She was singing. How much should I be willing to spend for a decent metal detector? 300. 300. Big loud 85 right here. Not excited. Could be your mother's creme. If it gets too windy, let me know. I do have the Spice mic. Not sure if I charged it. It hasn't been windy, so. Ooh, that sounds better. That one sounded a little. Okay, that's why. Today's sponsor for the podcast today is Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, baby. When I drop the beat, I drop it like the. Dr. Pepper. We were able to fish that out of the nail bed, weren't we? That one was pretty obvious. There's another one right here. Somebody just slamming DPs over here in the morning. Damn, girl. Damn. I heard a mid-tone too over here. Sounds like another, I don't know. What do we got here? Something big. Oh, but your mother's Vienna's. Delicious. Thanks, Jeep girl. Nothing interesting in USA. You can kindly see your way to the door, my angry friend. I hear that a lot. I would never say that about somebody. That's an interesting way to say something. Nothing interesting. Yet we find silver coins, Civil War stuff. It's a weird thing to say. Nothing interesting in the USA. It's almost like, sounds like my toddler. All right, let's keep moving before I get toddled up. Yo, there's nothing interesting in the USA. You might as well tune out, girl. In Europe, it's another story. Yeah, cool. What makes metal detecting cool? There are guys that just look for modern gold. Age is not what makes metal detecting interesting. Yeah, it's cool though. But that's not what does it. There's gold here. What do we got here? I have a feeling this is probably some iron, but there might be something in here too. I'm not convinced yet because, oh, I do feel, what is that? There's something down there. What do we got? Is that a rock or is that a spice? Is that Cindy Lou who was no more than 2? Nothing interesting. Yeah. I mean, I have friends that live in Europe and stuff, and they're pretty cool. There's always a couple that are like, you don't find anything cool out there. I don't know. Maybe that's just like the way it goes, you know? We got 22 people in here. We might as well hit the subscribe button. That was a can, by the way. I'm kind of okay digging these larger signals out here because I found some really cool like locks and stuff out here. This is probably like a can or something. But I'm okay with checking on these signals because there is some older, larger items out here. And we're just cleaning up Mother Nature, doing it's interesting. Can. Yeah, there could be horseshoes here. This was a very busy area back in the day. So, busy means trash. Another thing. Gosh, there's a lot of big stuff right here. I'm listening with my favorite ear hole. It's a 57. 57. I like, you know, in a spot like this, I really do like the low and mid tones a lot. Because you know something's going to be there. Like iron is what, it'll throw a high tone sometimes, trick the detector a little bit. But on these, you know it's going to be something. Doesn't mean it's something good. It just means there's going to be something. Like this, whatever that is. Shotgun shell that's been mutilated. Shotgun shell that has been mutilated. Man, my phone's having a hard time focusing today, but there it is. Metal, it depends on how big that metal is. If it's a really large chunk of metal, I mean, you could get going about 4 feet. There's a car underground. Coins. Not as much. Ooh. Might be another bottle cap. But it's a good, nice high tone. Hiding in, there's a bunch of iron in here too. It could just all be iron, but kind of sounded like there was a high tone hiding there, girl. We'll see. You never know until you try, right? I'm just gonna pretend like it's something good until it's not. Yeah, there's a big old nail. We're gonna get the nail out and then hit this again and see if it's still crying to us. If it's still crying, that's good. If it's not, then it was probably just that nail. So now we're gonna cover it up and then do the same thing. Pretend like it never happened. Yeah, it was a nail. I'm gonna make this look a little prettier, even though nobody comes out here, but it's me. I'm just being a baby. I don't know how to focus. Like I said, let me know if it gets too windy. I brought a mic because that wind has been kicking up lately. Man, I just heard something. Where are you? I heard like a, I swear I heard one jumping out at me. Let's see if there's something down here. Let's see. We're out here, you know, most of metal detecting is digging and not finding anything. And that's okay. Making sure there's not anything right here. Some flint. I'm moving a few steps, baby. Man, that iron. The iron is wild. I'm moving slow. Hold on, I'm gonna turn off my Wi-Fi. I think that's screwing up. All right, hopefully that'll clean up our signal a little bit. We're gonna re-sweep that. Yeah, we're gonna be moving real slow in a spot like this, because every sweep, there's 37 signals. Probably a can, but I have found some really cool larger targets in this area. That's why I'm digging them. Look at what's in there. Check that out. Old ceramic. Yeah, we like to find trash, and occasionally I'll find something cool that you can write home to your Meemaw about, but you know, it's just life. I just do it because I need the exercise, you know? Look at that, more. Check that out, man. That was some, ooh, got some wavy Daniels on it. There's a bunch of it. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, here's our target. It's your mother's Vienna sausage juice she likes to drink by her nightstand, you know? It's the secret nightstand. This is your mother's small worm. Maybe you've heard of it, the Pin 15us. Go back to sleep, girl. Man, I'm gonna have to empty my bag out pretty quick here. I already got a bunch of stuff in here. Son of a... Yep, I have found plenty of gold. I don't look for gold, but I do find it. But it's not like something I'm like, I'm going looking for gold today. There's a target right there. There's an actual target right here. We got a 77, girl. 77. Look at this. Dang it. Make sure there's not something else in there. That was a piece of like melted aluminum. Just see. We gotta be on it out here because there's so much stuff. So much stuff. There's some more of it. Looks pretty old. Not the nightstand juice. Alloy sounds the same as gold. Yeah, I've only been metal detecting for about 4 days. So, you know, I'm just trying to learn all the noises, all that jazz. Plus, there's nothing interesting in the US anyway, so I don't even know what I'm doing. Just out here wasting my day. This is the Conch Detects channel, by the way. If you're new here, there's 36 people watching right now. If you forgot the name, it's Conch Detects. That's the channel. Don't be scared to subscribe it. It is allowed and encouraged, but not required. If you're wondering, what's all that noise? I am a professional metal detectorist, and in so doing, I like to tune my machine to hear everything. I have headphones on, but you guys like to hear the beeps. But just so you're wondering, headphones will change your life if you metal detect. I run my machine wide open so I can hear every single piece of metal in the ground and then make a decision, make an assessment on what I'd like to dig in the nighttime. Nice solid 58, 56. It's a number I'm actually more interested in than the high tone right next to it. That's probably a humongous can. This is a number that I'm a little more interested in. Uh-oh. Did she disappear on us? Is it this little piece of... Yeah. Just a little piece of aluminum. Any tips, Cody? Yeah, you just go out there and chill. Nobody's being mean, Caden. Are you talking to me or somebody else? Probably somebody else. I only respond, you know. Hey, it's my first week. Give me a break. Got a 68 down here, but it's choppy. It's throwing a few different numbers. It was throwing a few different things for me. Now it's throwing a nothing, which is not that weird. If I learned anything in these last 4 days, you don't trust the detector sometimes, you trust the pinpointer. Oh, look at that. Now, I don't know if that's a button. I really can't tell what that is, but that is definitely a something. Oh yeah, look at that. All right. Hold on, I'm gonna clean that up. I can see what it is. It's a fleur-de-lis. First, I want to just make sure there's not anything else. This is actually gonna be cool. Just gonna make sure that there's just another nail in here, which is probably what this is, but then we'll clean up whatever this is. We'll put it right here for now. I just want to see if there's anything else up another part of this. I have a feeling that this is just a nail. Yeah, gosh dang, man. All right, so see how I was telling you there's nails, and then there's a legit target in there hiding. So we're gonna clean this off a little bit, see what we got here. Give me just a sec, I got a brush. See that coming through? Give me a sec while I get the brush. Could be a Scout's button. If it is, it's an old one. I've never seen one like this. Never seen a clasp like that. I don't want to be too rough with it. You guys know how I am. Anybody know what that is? It must be like a merit badge or something, right? It's got the fleur-de-lis on it. That's cool. That's an elaborate backing on that. I'll probably post it in SMF. And I could probably clean it better with a toothpick, but for now that's a field clean right there. This is not copper strands. This is very soft. Cool. That's a find, son. That goes in the custom box of wonders, conctatex.com, baby. Yeah, we'll have more soon. I got them. I just got to post them. Look at that. Fleur-de-lis. All right, we cleaned that hole out pretty good. Let's keep moving. That's a good find. It's got to be Scout stuff, right? Yeah, I think it is a cufflink, actually. You're right, Dylan. It's like a big cufflink. Did you hear I said that 58? What did I say that was? A 68? I can't remember. Somebody help me. I need to remember so I can post it. I guess I can review the footage. But I said that's an interesting signal. Called it. Not bad for 4 days of metal detecting, right? Another 46, which is just a really weird number. I'd like to see what it is though, since we're finding relics, you know. Could just be a little bit of lead or aluminum. Could be gone. I think you're right about the cufflink. I think that's probably what that is. This is interesting. It just kind of disappeared on me. Must have blasted it out, son. All right, well, it's very small, whatever it is, so I'm done with it. Just want to make sure it wasn't something deep. Let's see if I can get some more mid-tones. And there's a 76. Oh man, this thing's 68. That sounds right. Yeah, thanks. 76 is usually modern pull tabs, but we're gonna dig it because it's also a good button number. Not really a good coin number, but it's also a good beaver tail number. You know what I'm saying, girl? You know what I'm saying, girl? All right, so if you just got here, yeah, we already got one cool. I'm gonna call it a cufflink. Good job, Dylan. Not really sure how I didn't know that was a cufflink, but that is definitely a cufflink. Banging loud signal right here, not very deep. It's not a good, I mean, it's a good signal, but but like I said, we need to check it because I found some old locks here from like late 1800s and stuff. What's that? Big old piece of aluminum. Joe Mama spam can, girl. Put that and you'll spank bank. Roger, Roger. Transmission's weird. Man, I wonder why. Gosh, that is a super solid 48, which is funky. I mean, that thing is thumping. I'm assuming small piece of aluminum. That thing is thumping. Yeah, small piece of aluminum. How did I know that? I don't know. I don't know how I do that. Yeah, it's probably glitching. It's frustrating when it glitches and you're in a spot with good service and you're like, what do I do? Banging 72, thumping, girl. Thumping 72. Hitting hard. I'm gonna say aluminum again. And hopefully be pleasantly surprised. Ashley, you're just trying to get me to not stop. This is lead. Big chunk of lead. Nothing too spectacular about that one. Let's see if we can get some more relics in this bag. Yeah, you don't have to walk far to get another signal, do you? Got a 79, I'm assuming is probably more lead. It'd be cool if it was a coin. I'm assuming lead. Gosh. It is like a beep city over here. What do we got here? Show thyself. Huh. I think this is nothing now. Very interesting. A piece of wood right here or something. This is very tiny. There is no way I'm gonna find this. It's so small. There it is. No. Okay, is this a nail? Yeah, there's a nail. Huh. We'll re-sweep it. I'm gonna bury this wood back in here. I don't need it. It's not for sale. Re-sweep it. That was weird. Just kind of phased out on me. It's a pretty decent, like 79. Gosh, there's so much stuff right there. It's just unreal. Don't just throw rusty nails. This is a conch to text channel. I don't even know. I couldn't even find what that. I threw the nail in my bag. Whatever was that tiny little speck, I just put it back. It was so small I couldn't even find it. Pinpointer was smelling it, but I can't find it. It must have been like the size of a little, like a pinhead. Nails in the bag. $55, $54. Don't get excited. Probably a tiny piece of aluminum. Yeah, we threw our stuff away, guys. We're pros. We leave the amateurs behind. I don't see this one either. This is a little piece of junk. The trash bag, speaking of the trash bag, it's getting full right now. Like it's weighing me down already. Ooh, it's a nice signal. 81, 82, 83. Kind of settling on an 82, 83-ish. It's interesting. Modern penny number, but also could be something better. Could be lead too. I did not think it was on this side of this, so I'm kind of less excited now, but hey, whatever. I'll try to be excited. Now that it's moving over here, it's kind of making me nervous. Like it's a piece of iron. Big old chunk. Big old chunk of iron, girl. It's just life. We're gonna re-sweep that because I don't know. Man, that was it. Wow. That was really trying to trick me. This is gonna be something funny. Let's see what it is. Something like a big piece of junk. Man, there's a lot of gravel right here. Might go back down. Back down in the dirt down there. What we got here? Can. It's your mother's WD-40 top. What do we got over here? Now see him. That one's tempting. I'm gonna go over here. Haven't looked a lot on this end. Yeah, it's an XP Deus 2. Oh yeah, this is a what we call a target-rich environment, sir, madam. This is what we call a target-rich environment. It is thick. Thick with it. Ooh, it's quieter over here though. See how I'm touching the grass with my coil? I see a lot of people go like this. 2 feet off the ground, you're not gonna find anything. Reactivity is at 4 on this fine day. There's something underground right here, big. A lot of big stuff right here. We might move back into the other side of the field. Gosh, it is really bad right here. Holy moly. Like, there's something underground. Let's go over here. There's too much right here. Listen to it. It's going nuts just right here. All right, so whatever's right here, there's something big. This is quiet right here, though. We're good. I'm using my custom No BS program 2.0 right here. If you want it, it's on YouTube. If you want to try it. I designed it for these iron-rich environments. It's kind of what its main purpose is, but it can go deep too. This is a 64 also, so I'm not like real excited. Oh, look at that. Pistol ball. That's a pistol ball with a nice cool patina on it. And I can see the sprue. Yep, that is a little 36 cal Colt pistol ball. Then we got the fleur-de-lis cufflink, which is pretty cool. I've never found one like that. Pistol ball 36 cal Colt, mid-late 1800s or later 1800s, Civil War-ish to early 1900s. Kind of an interesting. What are you looking at, sir? Interesting find for right here. Kind of gives you some hope, like maybe there's something better right here. Some more iron. The sprue is in the mold when they make it. It's got a little nipple on it sometimes. SPRUE. Gosh, there's a lot of big junk right here. Got a pretty solid 83 coming in right here. It's a number I enjoy. Be fun if we found a Civil War bullet right here, because we just found that pistol ball. This may be nothing now, but we're gonna still check. Look at that dark dirt. In the middle of the hole. That's what she said. I think this is iron, deep iron. Could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but let me feel. I'm use my mittens. It's not wanting to show thyself, whatever it is. Yeah, it's a piece of it. Well, maybe not. Let's see. I'd just like to actually see whatever this is. Pulling out some weird stuff. This is an involved one. I think it's a piece of iron. No, massive piece of lead. The detector was not BSing. Big old piece of lead. Yeah, you can set it so it won't make a sound unless it hits a solid 50. You could, but that's not recommended. I like to hear everything, even the iron. A big chunk of lead. Yeah, my pack's getting heavy. banging 62 right here. Banging 62. Be cool if it was like a nickel. Won't be. It's gonna be like a shotgun shell, a pull tab, beaver tail, or if we're really lucky, a button. I think it's gonna be junk. Oh, it's lead. Lead. Dirty piece of lead, girl. You subscribe? Thanks, Kelly. There's 29 people in here. I bet we can get 2 new subscribers. A lot of noise right here. Interesting, almost like there's something down there, huh? It's pretty choppy, so don't get excited. It's coming in 82 when I get it. Could be more lead. Could be a coin. Could be a nail. In these conditions, you just kind of have to be willing to check, because there's so much stuff. It's like, gosh dang, man. You're gonna miss stuff if you're not curious, but you're also gonna find a lot of trash, so just get pumped, okay? Get pumped. Chunk of junk. We're gonna re-sweep that one because that didn't really make sense, but like I said, nothing really makes sense in a spot like this. It just doesn't ever make sense. Gosh. Interesting. Another choppy 84-ish. See if this one's a chunk of iron again. This one sounded pretty chunky. Like that one's hitting like those Reese's Puffs, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's gonna be anything cool, but it's gonna be something. Gosh, just a chunk of like cast iron. Wow. That thing is gnarly. It's heavy. What's up, Tucson? What's up, Jess? Yeah, you see that? That's a chunk of cast iron. Big old chunk. Sounded weird. Only cool thing so far is a fleur-de-lis cufflink. An elaborate one. I'll show you something I like to see when I'm out metal detecting. That right there. See the date on there? 1916. Now this area has history going back farther than that. Equinox 900. Oh, well, you just got to get out there and vapes. Nice. 1916 is what that says. It's just a nice, I already know the history of this area, but it's always nice to see something like that, you know? Confirmation. I haven't really looked much on this side of this culvert. Secret tunnels! I'm in focus mode right now, sorry guys. Lots of Lots of big noises in here. Lots of big noises right here. Another big booming 83 right here. So I don't know if it's gonna be more of that cast iron, it's gonna be lead, it's gonna be your mother's hardest button to button. I don't know. This is a little, this sounded pretty chunky, so it's probably another big chunk of that cast iron. No, it's this. Oh my goodness. What do we have here? Oh, this one's got writing on it. Let's see what we got. I bet it has a patent date. I don't know what that is yet. It's kind of, oh, here we go. What do we got here? It's got some of that Art Deco look to it, so it's definitely old. Oh, Ford Motor Company. It's an oldie. It's probably off a Model T. Yep, it's Ford. Look at this. It's going to have the old Ford. I don't know, hopefully I'm not going to ruin this. Right there's the Ford symbol. I don't know if you can see it. I can probably clean it up, but right there it says Ford Motor Company. You guys know what this is? Let's have a ball and a biscuit, sugar. It's some piece of a Ford something. Yeah, huh. I wonder if it's Model T era. It's from the Ford Motor Company. Goes in the box for sure. It's something. I'll have to look it up later. It looks familiar. Here's what we found earlier. This really cool fleur-de-lis cufflink. Yeah, that is a cufflink. Big one. Cool. Interesting. Yeah, it's some kind of a hinge like that. Yeah, it's got that like round part at the end of it. Just wondering if it's Model T. You saw the sign there. We're in the 1916 on that, so. It's pretty cool. I would bet you that piece is older than anybody alive on the planet, if I had to guess. It's pretty quiet right here. Ooh. Nice solid 58, which is a number I really like. I like a solid 58. Good V-nickel number. It's probably not, but it's a number I like. When it's hitting like that, when it's just like don't. Still hitting solid like that, that's a nice thump. I like the depth. I'm gonna be a little careful just in case it's something. Really nice sounding signal. Doesn't mean it's a nice signal, it just means it's nice sounding. And it's junk. Viking Horde. That we would have to rewrite the US history books if I found a Viking Horde, because that would be really confusing for this area. $62, $63. Pull tab, button, coin. If we're lucky, it's probably just a little piece of aluminum. Or pull tab. Deep. That's pretty deep for a pull tab. So I'm hoping it's not. Dang, man, more junk, just aluminum. Happens, you know? Can't get too excited. It's all about the journey, right? And not the destination. It's more about the hunt. There's some big stuff out here. A lot of aluminum. Getting a little bit pickier now. Something big. I can tell that our better signals are going to be a little bit deeper than what I'm hearing. These are surface level beeps right here. So we're going to listen for quieter. Well, not right here though, because this is different terrain here. Anyway, don't listen to me. I'm just blabbing. Thinking about life and whatnot. No, life. 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 I'm gonna go right down this little hill here. A lot of weird crap right here. If you're wondering why it keeps going like, ooh, 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 there's something underground right here that's making this thing go nuts. Maybe part of an old railroad train. This thing. What's up, Nodak? The Guadalupe, nice. If you're not following, by the way, or subscribed, or whatever we say on YouTube, let's roll. All right, let's get back to where we found the older stuff. This just looks like it was dug out to me. That doesn't mean there isn't old stuff here, but it just looks modified. When was it modified is the question, girl. Oh, I like that modification, baby. Modification station. Big loud 80. Huh. We'll see what that is. Curiosity got the conch. Curiosity got the conch, girl. These guys are always watching me. A couple of them watching me on YouTube, actually. These guys at work here. Look at this dirt. Wow. That is way down there. It's an 80. It's probably aluminum. Yep. It's aluminum. Is it old? Some kind of old can, girl. Put that plug back like nothing ever happened. Wash our hands for dinner. Winner, winner. It's like petting the grass. Yeah, watch. We're just going to put this little chunk back in there like it never happened. Do the conch stomp because that's how we get the roots back in, you know? I may have to push the machine deeper here. I have a feeling our good targets are going to be deep. Let's get out of here and go back where the old stuff is, where I know it is. I think right up. I've never worked this hillside. I'm walking on a hill. It's kind of steep, believe it or not. You probably can't tell, but we got some rain. Andrea, thanks for being here. Don't forget, if you want to get into metal detecting and you live in the US, we've got conchdetects.com. It's a real website, conchdetects.com. We're working on some, gosh, it is so loud right here. We're going to go over here for a sec. We're working on a new and probably my biggest ambitious project with a good friend named Joe. Right now, pretty excited about that, so just keep your ears open. Some of you know what it is, some of you don't. But the world will know soon. They'll be like, the world will know conch detects, not just the metal detecting world. Whoa. Something weird going on right there. It's weird. I feel like there should be some good stuff right here in this area. Plus it's shady. A hint? I can't do too many hints, but it's going to be awesome. Joe, what kind of hints can we do? If you're here. Can we do any hints? I'll let Joe decide. What was that? Holy crap. Ashley's intrigued. Oh. There is a lot of junk right here. If you're wondering, like, what's going on right now? Every sweep, there's iron and nails and junk. And what we have to do is get in between it and hope we can. Now, is this the best metal in which separation means the ability to differentiate between targets quickly? So what we're doing is hoping we hear something pop out that we can dig. And I'll show you when we do. I'm not even hearing any mid-tones. It's just pure iron. Wild. That one almost got us. Something huge. Big 87. Not sure on hints, me neither. I guess we'll just keep our mouth shut. Big 87, probably just a lid or something. Nice signal, but it sounds big. Usually big isn't great, sometimes it is, but it's right there, whatever it is. It's probably an aluminum can or something by the sound. Yep, aluminum can, as said. Oh, it's from an old lantern or percolator or whatever that is. Older chunk there. Older chunk! I don't think these boys are going to be mowing right now. This grass looks nice. You got a Mine Lab Vanquish? Yeah, we'll just put it out soon. Then everybody can check it out. We're working on our first full-length feature film. There's an 81 right here. Not excited. Terrific find. Frankly, the greatest signal. It's a weird signal, man. Almost kind of buttony, but because it's giving me iron and... Look at that nail that was in there. It's in the plug. It's giving me like a mix of problems. Whoa. What the heck is that? Hold on, let me see what that is. It's interesting. It's more interesting than I thought it would be. It's probably nothing, but I can't see it very good. Man, you know what's crazy is there's been some freaking bear attacks here lately. So I think I'm gonna wait to go in the woods with my dad. Uh-oh, did I lose my toothbrush that I had out earlier? There it is. The conch man cometh. Maybe you've heard of her, the conch. Thought that was going to be a decorated piece of lead, but it's just a smashed piece of lead. Huh, interesting. All right, well, I got excited for a second. It kind of looked like it had something on it. It didn't. Yeah, our first full-length feature film coming out. It's actually not a bad idea, Joe. We should put that on the list. The Conch Man Swingeth. Got to be some silver coins hiding in here. Wow. I really don't want to dig this signal, but I'm going to do it because I want to be a good example to all my homies out there. But I really don't like it. Is my phone making noise? Is it doing the noise? It is. Okay, hold on, let me fix that. Okay, that should be better. What? I thought this would be out of the hole by now. Sorry about that clicking noise. I'm trying to work on that. I don't know. If you know me, you know that I'm a quality nerd. What is going on here? That is really deep. I don't think I'm gonna... This is... Yeah, we're done with that. I don't know what the heck that is. I don't like how it's lighting up on the pinpointer. It sounds like a nail. Anyway, sorry about that click. Tired of losing track of your best finds? We've got something coming. I hand wrote a journal about my life. Conch to text on the New York Times bestsellers list. Trying to see if I can hear some quiet, squeaky silver. Should be some. Just a lot of big stuff right here. I'm kind of skipping things right now. I'm listening for a specific kind of coin signal right now. See if I can find a coin. It's just weird, there's not even modern coins right here. No, if Claude said it, then it's all good. This is a hard area to hunt right here. Wow. It's giving me a run for my biscuits. I don't think this is anything cool, but we're gonna check it. It's an 89, which is probably a big piece of aluminum. It's hitting pretty hard for whatever it is. It's very loud. So it's probably a big piece of aluminum. Oh yeah, it's in there, girl. Oh my gosh, what is that? It's much larger than anticipated. What? What'd you just say? Ooh, oh, is that a root? Oh, that's a root. The target's right here. Wow, no way. See the size of that freaking, look at that. Look. Sniff that coin out. Oh man, I hit that coin a little bit. With that freaking nail. That's why I was like, no way. This is probably just a modern quarter. Yep. George Washington the First, next to the bent nail. Pretty impressive, right? Because that bent nail it will really screw up. Is that a 69? God dang, girl. Oh, it's a 65. Now, some people copy me and share their resentment for the 65 quarter and dime. But I'm going to say that I was the one that started that mess. That is a 19... Man, it's weird. Usually this camera is freaking spot on. It's kind of dark. 1965 quarter, 1 year off from a silver. Missed it by a year or less, so who knows. Man, that's cool though. Did you see that? Pulled it from that large bent nail, got that quarter to come through still. Amazing. That's why the signal was so amplified. It's because it's like hearing that nail and the quarter by it made it sound like a freaking can. Pretty wild. Not excited yet. Dang, 78 right here. Wow, look at that. It's got a chunk of lead with writing on it. Faith, God, this is a printing, lead printing press thing, whatever we call them. Stencil. It's made of lead. It says God is something. Not sure which God it's talking about. Could be Allah. Could be Zeus. Faith. We'll keep that. That's cool. Those are neat. We're stacking up, man. We got Ford. We got John Belushi. We got the freaking fleur-de-lis cufflink. I don't know if that's Boy Scouts, actually, that fleur-de-lis thing. Okay. Keep moving. Good find. Are you guys still there, or did it cut out? That was a lead stamp. Gosh, there's so much stuff right here. It's insane. You could come here 42 times and you just keep finding stuff. Cool thing is, every time you dig something up, you potentially make way for another target hiding down there. Pretty pleasantly surprised with what we've gotten so far. It's not too bad. That could be our first modern coin, finally. Oh, no, we got the quarter, I forgot. Second modern coin. I'm gonna say this is a penny. And hope I'm wrong. I'm hoping it's something else cooler, but look at that. Some old glass down in there. Good little find. Nice little buckle. Better than a penny. Can you guys still see me? Or is it cutting out? Nice little buckle. With the pin. It's got the pin 15 on it. That's better than a penny. finding some relics over here. Oh. We're gonna go kind of slow in here. A lot of iron. Since we're finding these older things, I'm gonna take my time in here and see if we can sniff out a legit coin. Feels like a very coiny area because you have this old sidewalk. I know this sidewalk's old. I saw it on the old maps. Got a nice little 80 right here. Also a good number for a modern poo-poo penny. Maybe not now. It might be just iron. I don't think it's gonna be that cool, but we're gonna try and get it anyway. This is gonna be a nail. It's moving on me. It's a loud nail, but it is one. We'll re-sweep it. It was a little round top on that nail. Makes it sound spicy. You know what I'm saying? Hello. Oh my gosh, you guys, there is so much stuff. I may have to max the machine out real quick. I'm on 4, I'm gonna go to 5. See if we can find something relatively old, not too deep. That buckle we just found wasn't very deep, so that's good. Wow! Wow-wee, son, that is a lot of noise. Kind of makes your brainstem hurt, huh? Kind of makes your little brainstem hurt. Just because you don't hear it anymore doesn't mean it's not there. Use this. This could just be a bunch of iron and nails too. It really could. Pewter. It's pewter. Interesting. Pewter pan, dude. You're doing it, pewter. Wow. This is insane. I don't care what metal detectors has been here in the past. You're going to miss targets in this kind of stuff, no matter what. I don't care who you are. Okay, is this our first modern penny? Or is it another buckle? Because the last one I thought was a penny was a buckle. I feel like this is a zinky. I know that there's something in this one. That target was too solid. Donde? Oh, what the heck is that? Keep finding weird stuff that sound like pennies. What's that? What is that? Some kind of trinket. Copper. It's copper. It's a little like buckle. It's a little buckle thing, like maybe from a small shoe or something. Or like I don't know, like a purse or your mama's bra strap. It's something like a brassiere from your mother. That's cool. See, not a penny again. When I put it on max, it's at max separation, so reactivity 5. I'm gonna put this cool thing right here. Just shove it down in there. Yeah, I think it's a little like those little shoe buckle on the side. Yes, that's kind of what I feel like it is because it's rounded. It's some kind of buckle, which is cool because the last thing I thought was going to be a penny was a buckle. Another, well, this is insane. I mean, the fact that we're finding anything in this mess is crazy. With Conk to Texas, our guide, we will pick targets out of a extremely target-rich environment. Whoa, 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 whoa. I heard like 4 things right here. This is crazy. Don't move this fast if you're not me. Unless you are me. Don't move like this. 79 right there. See what kind of spice that is. I think it's probably aluminum, but could be something. Oh my gosh, we always find these. This is a salt spout where you pour your salt out of the thing. Always finding that stuff, man. It's like a classic Conk to Tex find. It's because we hunt a lot of old home sites. Ooh. First nice coin signal of the day. It's the first nice one. Still sounds nice, but I don't know. It sounded like a silver at first, but it doesn't really sound like a silver anymore. Oh, it's copper. And it's just a memorial. Sounded it was coming in higher for a second, and then it backed off when I moved it. $68. That's what the cufflink was. Thumping 68. Probably aluminum pull tab. Your mother's war nickel. Whatever this isn't. Mother's pie tin again? Oh, FML. I'm actually running 2.0, but I think my next YouTube video, I'm gonna go back to 0.71 or whatever for like a month and hunt with that and just see if I like it more, because I just feel like with the updates, the iron falsing's gotten worse. So I could be totally wrong, but I think my next YouTube adventure is going to be that. Sorry I went quiet because I'm really pretty much hell-bent on finding a silver right here because I just feel like there should be one in here. This just has that silver look big time. Yeah, we know you're not a silver coin. Yeah. We already know, just show us the junk. Show us the junk. I said, show us the junk. Wow. Holy. Freaking padlock, man. That's not what I was expecting. Old padlock. That's a skeleton key right there, girl. Man. That's a pleasant surprise. That was a 94. Look at the color on that. It's all green. Yeah, I had another banger right by it. I wonder if it's more of it. Wow. Well, there's nobody alive in this country or your mother's house that's as old as this. I wish I could find the key that goes to that, because that would definitely be a skeleton key. Dang, girl. Fits in the box, no problem. Fits in the box, no problem, girl. Believe it. That is cool, Mike. I'm shocked. I really thought that was going to be a can. So I want to dig this up now, if I was a betting man, I'd say this was a can. Oh, it's a piece of a car. Old one. I knew that one was not very deep. Ooh. Nice coin signal. 89. It may not be a coin, but it's a coin sounding signal. Dime, penny. Dime. Jeffrey Dahmer. 10 cents, girl. Jeffrey Dahmer in the house. Yeah, I travel out of Arkansas a lot. A lot. Well, if that 130-year-old padlock can be right here or older, I don't see why there couldn't be a coin here. I'm in the strip right now, between the road and the field. I am shocked that padlock was right there. What the heck is that, man? It's another one of those big signals like what the padlock was, so I'm going to check it. But we may bail on this. I can't tell how deep this one is. I can't tell if it's super deep or not too deep. We're going to find out right now if the pinpointer of prosperity is going to tell us. Yeah, big big something. Had to just do a quick initial. If it was a coin, it would have been right there. And I kind of knew it was big, but sometimes you can get tricked in this kind of stuff because it's so signal thick. Those big clean signals can be a little bit weird. It is almost impossible, the metal detector right here. So yeah, we've been having some freaking bear attacks. 2 people have not survived bear attacks in my area recently, which is really weird because there aren't a lot of bears here. So something's up. We must not be finding delicious food, or it's cub season, or I don't know. Anyway, I'm kind of not really wanting to go out in the woods unless like somebody's with me right now, because bears are one of those things that really creep me out. You know? Because like a mountain lion, you know a mountain lion, it's like, it wants to eat you. Bears just want to you up and leave you there. Give you a couple kisses and leave you squirming on the ground, man. I'm not about it. Gosh. That is a crazy noise right there. Let's see what this is. That is... It's gonna be something so goofy. You guys hear that? It's a freaking banging 97. But it's not that deep. That's why I'm falling for it. It's gonna be a lid. It'd be cool if it was another lock. I don't know what this is gonna be, honestly. Oh yeah, it's moving. Meatballs and applesauce, son. It's a freaking mason jar lid with the porcelain on it. I am more afraid of bears. Old mason jar lid, porcelain intact, 100 years old, easy. Ball, it's a ball actually. I'll show you a ball. See the ball? I'll show you a ball. Girl, man, sir, mister. Mountain lions, I don't know. I know the intent of a mountain lion. A bear's like a wild card. It's like, it just depends on its mood. It's like, I'm gonna eat you or I'm not. Oh my gosh, I had a ladybug on me. I thought it was a freaking tick. That was scaring me. It's just a little boy. It's just a little guy. Come on now. Got an 85 right here. Doesn't really matter. I just like to yell out the numbers for you guys. I'm only digging it because of its nice sound, solid nature. Maybe it's another buckle. It's a pretty good sounding signal, whatever it is. Okay, here's a, oh look. Not the skeleton key that we were hoping for, but a key. But not the one I was hoping for. This is not the key to, it's an older key. It's not the key to that padlock though. We're having a good freaking relic day. I like this, man. This thing's cool. It's copper, solid copper too. We're definitely on it. It's been good. I haven't had any old coins yet. Let's see what's in this mess right here. There's 99s in there and freaking 81s and 72s and we can hope for a big coin spill, and it's just making the detector go nuts. I think it's going to be a bolt or a screw. Yep, I think it's going to be a bolt or a screw. Or like a washer. Oh, look at that. Some glass. We may not even get whatever this is. This is starting to turn into a nightmare, really. There's so much iron in there, I can't even, I'm good. Just had to make sure if I moved it, maybe something would clean up. Nothing cleaned up. Freaking bears. We could find gold out here. It's not likely, but I don't even think about gold when I metal detect, honestly. It's not really something, unless I'm at the beach. This is bottle cappy, coiny, kind of buckle, like those buckles too. Whoa. Oh my gosh, it's freaking Pokemon. Which, if you didn't know, I'm an avid Pokemon. I sold 2 Pokemon cards last night, actually, on eBay. What is this? Just a little thingy? Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all, bish. Gotta catch 'em all, it says. Who's in there? Whoa, this thing spins, girl. I want to know who was on this. Is it Pikachu? My goodness, that is a trinket worth being excited about. Gotta catch them all. Mimi Siku. Pokemon. We're gonna tag Pokemon. Sorry about that. Yes! Team Instinct, baby. That's cool. It goes in the trinket box. That's the most modern trinket we found today for sure. Yeah, that signal, I really couldn't figure out what I was hearing there. Did you notice that? I was like, It was just a weird one. This guy's mowing. Ooh, and an 84 right by it. Let's see what this is. Let's see if it's a penny, okay? Everything I thought was a penny has not been one. I like the depth. Johnny Depth. Oh my gosh, that thing's heavy. It's lead. Big piece of lead, man. Big old piece of lead. It's like an ingot. Big piece of lead. You don't drop a bit like that, you jump up. Big piece of lead, baby. I wonder if he's gonna mow over here. It's like, it doesn't look like it's time to mow yet. I guess he's just staying ahead of the game. Maybe he's bored. I think it's the guy that likes me. contains. I guess he's mowing. Really nice signal right here. Might have to pack it up. It's gonna get too loud. This is an 87 hard hitter. I'm not getting excited, but it is a nice signal. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't get excited. How the heck is that making that noise? It's your mother's snake nail. Constant text right there. Got to clean off the spankers. We're gonna re-sweep that. That's bizarre. That thing was just singing like an angel. That was that nail making all that noise. Crazy. Man, so he's gonna mow. Wild. Got a banging 82 right here. Kind of like it. It's in this soft dirt. Okay, is it out? Big chunk of lead again. Another big chunk of lead. Man, we've had a good day though. Wow. Fun little relics. If this is your first time, I'm a professional metal detectorist. You might have seen me from the Discovery Channel. I give metal detecting lessons. Conkdetects.com. Trying to see if we can sniff something out of this mess, man. I know there's a lot more trinkets in here. This is crazy, man. How many pieces of iron there are in here. Multiple structures here, I'm pretty sure. They predate any aerials. But just off of what I can hear, there was a lot going on right here. This is probably some junk. Yeah. Bottle cap. There was like 10 things in here though. 10 things in here. Some tin. I could hear it. I could hear like multiple targets in there. It's crazy. I knew there was one semi-good target, which was the bottle cap. Right on, Michael. Thanks for being here. I just feel like we should be able to get some more coins out of here. It's weird. A lot of iron. $58, $60, $61, $62. I'm only digging it because I'm hoping it's a buffalo or nickel or V nickel or shield nickel. It changed its tune on me now. It might be lead. What we got here? Some junk. Some junk. Mamacita. That is the Deus 2, right? Wow. Wow. Why is it still so hot in October? Can anybody help me out? It's still like freaking 90. How do I know which beefs? Really, the easiest way to say it is I do this a lot. This is my job. And I'm listening for solid targets, or kind of solid in this case. I have headphones on so I can hear more than you guys can. But it's kind of a game of getting over the right thing. This is a very iffy. I just want to check it. I'm not excited about it, so don't get excited. It's probably just a bunch of nails. But you gotta check those, even those iffy ones. You're gonna miss stuff. You gotta check them, girl. In a spot like this. Oh man, we got something down there, don't we? Big old dog. Big old dog. I knew there was gonna be something in there. Just didn't know what it were. Man, sorry I'm quiet. If you know me, you know when I go quiet, it means I'm like really listening to the music of the detector. There's a hidden 77 in here, which turned into a solid 62, which is actually better than a 77. Shotgun shell. I was hoping it'd be a nickel. It was not. Something else in here though. Really was hoping for a nickel. This is probably just iron right here. Yeah, just some iron. That was a hard one to hear right there, boys and girls. That was a hard one. I like V-nickels too. They're pretty cool. Mega focus mode. Ma'am, I want to find that skeleton key. We found the padlock for it. Key's got to be out here, right? I don't love that one. Ooh, I like that. Quiet 83. I'm pushing the detector, so it's probably, hopefully it's deep and smaller. Hopefully it's a coin, but it sounds really small. Could be a tiny piece of lead. Now it gone. Now I'm sure there's iron in here too, but I'm pretty dang sure I had a target this time. Could be wrong. You know? It was very tiny sounding, whatever it was. There's some iron. I don't think that was it. I could be wrong though. I like that one, man. Let's re-sweep it. That one had that sound. Put this back, and then we're gonna sweep it again. Huh. All right, well, no use sitting here thinking about it. Iron does weird stuff to metal detectors. Again, this is just a very choppy, probably nothing, conch to text, just doing my job signal right here. It's just enough to be interesting. Now it sounds a little better. No, it doesn't. Square nail. Now let's sweep it again. Just like a good boy. Hear that? Did you hear that? There's still something. Take these broken wings. And learn to fly again. I don't like it. Weird. Your mother's deep hole. I think we're just getting a bunch of iron falsing. I don't know. It's hard when you're in a bed of iron, you know? I like it because it's interesting and challenging. It may not be that fun to watch live. I don't discriminate at all. I gotta get in the shade for a second. Gosh, it's hot. All right, if you just got here, we got a whole bag of goods. Got this padlock, which is pretty cool. I don't know, I guess the find of the day for me would be this cufflink. This fleur-de-lis. Brass cufflink. Got a couple buckles, pistol ball, this little cool buckle, the Ford control arm or whatever this is, pretty cool. It says Ford Motor Company on there. Ford model, oh yeah, it says Ford model. I bet it's a Model T. I bet that's Ford Model T. Dang, it's gone, but it says Ford model. It's either an A or a T, you know, old area. Pokemon charm. Stay hydrated. Frankly, he's been dehydrated for 2 hours. I was gonna try to find one more thing before I pack it up. Wow. So much stuff right here. I like to get in these woods. It's too hot for that though. So when I'm swinging, I'm listening for sounds that pop, and then I go and reinvestigate them. So if I hear a nice pop, you'll see me stop and go, oh, what was that? Like that. But I don't like it. is difficult. Just like your mother. Ford model at. AT-AT, baby. Star Wars time. Sorry about the mower, that's what I'm gonna leave. It's too loud. I don't know why he's mowing, man. This thing looks like a freaking golf course. I think it's just keeping busy. I just feel like this is such a good spot to find like a buffalo nickel. That's what I was really hoping for today. I haven't found a buffalo nickel in so long. I found V nickels, but no buffs. Let's go down in this little shade pocket. No buffs. Very loud. Gosh, there's so much stuff right here. I feel like this is a dump. I feel like there's a dump right here. Yeah, I bet you like under this is like glass and stuff. It's so loud right here. It's got that dump sound to it, you know? There's just so much noise right here, it's crazy. I'm just kind of looking in the ground right now, seeing what's in there. If there's like glass or iron, or there's some glass on top right here. Thick glass. I feel like this is probably a dump. This spot, this area. Ooh, the mosquitoes want to taste my milk right now. Joe is modding it up today. Thanks, Joe. And whoever else. Alright. You know, I kind of want to go across the street real quick and see, there's this little pocket across the street that I haven't hit. And I'm gonna push the detector deep because I feel like there should be stuff there. Let's go across the street for just a minute. Come on. Let's go across the street for just a minute. And I don't want to hear any crying just because we cross the street, girl. Yeah, it might, Joe, but I'm about to go home anyway. I gotta go vacuum, okay? I gotta do some chores. I got chores I gotta do. There's a lot of, this field right here is just mysterious to me. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch our settings, first of all, to like 2.5, and we're gonna change our kilohertz to 24. Because I feel like targets are gonna be deeper in this field. There's something loud. We're gonna listen for smaller, deeper targets. Metal! Metal! So many people sent me the Beavis and Butthead thing. You think Beavis and Butthead had metal detecting in it because I influenced it? Very quiet out here. Much, much quieter than across the street. Just want to see if I hear anything interesting. Whoa! Some big stuff. If you're wondering why I'm not digging, those sounds are not interesting to me. I'm gonna be interested in something quiet. Too loud. The targets we're listening for in this spot are going to be quiet. This stuff on top is super loud. Very, very quiet. I was hoping to get like a deep, even like a mid-tone. Ooh, there's a guy walking over there that looks scary. Just for funsies, this is a 67. Let's see what that is. I think it's gonna be a pull tab or something. And I wanna look at this dirt. Yeah, I knew it wasn't deep. It is the same thing, isn't it? Vacuuming. Just wanted to get a hint of what was that deep. Modern pull tab. A lot of just big, nasty targets right here. Horrible. If you can't tell, I'm in hyper focus mode right now. I'm just thinking about life. 2 swings and a step. If you're wondering why I'm not digging those, I'm listening for very specific sounds right now. They should be quiet and they should be deep. Why is it so hot? Can anybody answer me this? $58, $60. Let's see. Probably another piece of aluminum or pull tab, but it could be a nickel. It doesn't sound like a nickel. It really doesn't. Man, that dirt looks nice, doesn't it? Looks like nice dirt. Freaking eraser. Told you it didn't sound like a nickel. Man, I think our targets are gonna be so deep in this. It's that swampy feel, you know? I may not even be able to pick them up on how I'm set up right now. They're gonna be deep. ADHD. What's up, B? Last one. Is it a penny finally? Modern penny? You think so, girl? Could it finally be yield zinc? We'll see. No, it's probably deeper than a zinc. This is probably a piece of aluminum now that I think about it. Yeah, it's your mama's pie tin. Gross. Let's do a wrap up, girl. Got us a nice padlock. Nice Ford, probably Model T piece is what I'm thinking. It says Ford Model something. Got a little lead stamp that says Faith. Allah, Thor, Zeus, Morpheus, buckle, Pokemon. Another cool buckle, key, freaking pistol ball, and fleur-de-lis, which is probably my favorite find, cufflink. Yep, that is 100% a cufflink with a big old fleur-de-lis on it. So not bad. What's up, Ireland? That's a good relic-y day right there, you know what I'm saying? That's a good relic-y day. Plenty of cool stuff. All right, I'm gonna go home now and do more work. Because that's what I do. Some of you have asked me, what do you do for fun? Well, I'm not really sure. I think I do everything as a form of like something. Like not just for fun. Maybe watch TV occasionally. All right, guys, I gotta go. I'll see you soon, okay? But it is time to party. You know what I'm saying? Wait, why is he still swinging? Hate it. I think all of our targets are too deep here. All right, I'll see you guys later, okay? Have a good day. Have a great day. Drop like that.